It's about time.
It's about damn time. Hey.
Ow.
Welcome back
Ow.
to the second episode. Well, sorry, I meant episode 8, but the second episode of the second season, I guess.
Do you know what? You're giving something.
Of It's a Joke.
But is it?
And
We're
that's the
both
main
so
part.
tired.
I'm feeling some sort of way.
We've also just spent 2 days with each other, so like I think we've had enough of one another.
I'm ready to party on. No.
You're ready to party on?
I am just, yeah. We were up to like 4 o'clock last night, and we were also drinking. So
I'm very hungover today. It actually hurts a lot.
I'm not even hungover. I'm just got hit by tiredness now in like the last hour. So I'm
Aw.
just dead a bit.
Are you alright?
A little bit on the way to the cemetery.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
God.
Sorry, I tried to do one
But yes.
goddamn thing.
Welcome back to another week of this clownery.
It's time to clown. It's time to
And-
frown.
Yeah, we are back in bed. We're literally lying in bed right now, in Connor's bed, because
Don't give them ideas.
ew.
Ew.
But
Criminal.
we're lying.
Fuck. The way I peeked.
We're lying platonically in Connor's bed, and we're both wrapped up because, you know.
I've been in just my underwear all day.
Well, you have literally a jumper on right now.
But it's like, it doesn't count. Do you know what I mean? It's like a long sleeve. It doesn't count.
That's quite literally a jumper.
No.
That's like pajamas.
Guys, today I'm going to show you something.
So we're gonna go. As
Bye.
per-
Bye, guys. Thank you.
No, we're gonna go show you our TikToks of the week segment. TikTok of the week.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Should I make like a little musical?
No. No, don't do that.
Wow. Look at him suppressing my creativity.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
TikTok of the week.
Today, my TikTok of the week is quite reminiscent of just how I've been
If you don't
feeling
know what
lately.
TikTok of the week
What the
is,
fuck is wrong with
it's
you?
a segment that we've
It's pretty
introduced
self-explanatory,
in season
actually.
2 that we
It's
show
pretty
a TikTok
self-explanatory.
of the week.
I think just based off the name, they understand what it is.
Yeah.
So, mine is by... I actually don't even know
Oh
her
my
name.
god, congrats on coming out.
Oh, slay by. One sec, let me figure out the name. It is by, fucking she, they, your biological mother. That's
Work.
and it's just very reminiscent of the way that I'm feeling the past while, and I thought that it would be accurate. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to keep talking about this subject, but if you guys are just going to keep reminding me of it every single day I breathe, I don't want to keep talking.
And that's just how it goes. That's just how the th goes. That's just how the they them goes.
Oh, or something.
This, that, they them. That's how the they them goes.
Okay, shut your mouth.
I'm just advocating.
Advocating for what? Your own
For the
fucking
they
prison
thems.
sentence? Okay, mine's from Karma Pilled.
She's so funny.
fucking funny.
Oh my
You've
god.
probably seen one or two of her videos because like she's gone pretty viral.
The
a lot
ones
of
that
times.
like people know are like, do you want to hear a funny joke?
Yeah, but this one she also does videos where she does like really funny voiceovers, and this is one of them that we like found last night, and it's just I'll let the video speak for itself.
So you should, Jesus Christ, start it again and turn it up.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me turn it up.
Yes, alarm.
Oh wait, yeah, let me start it.
Jesus Christ. Yes,
So she's talking about recommending her music to people.
Which is such like a personal thing.
Let's just get one thing straight. If I recommend you a song from my new taste, I want to see that as your ringtone, text tone, and your alarm. I want to hear it playing at your wedding, and I want to see it playing from your funeral in a Bluetooth speaker inside of the coffin. Telling me I just gave you a song recommendation from my gorgeous taste, and you haven't found the songwriter's grandmother's address yet? Disrespectful. Tattooing the sound waves of the song I gave you into your little cranium should be the bare minimum. And don't be sorry either. Be better. Cheers!
Don't be sorry, be better.
So much.
There was
went on.
someone who used to work
It's so
where
funny.
I work, and he was like well hated by everybody. But like anytime somebody, as Irish people, we curse very frequently. Like
Yes.
constantly just fucking and blinding, just tits and ass. Do you know what I mean? All
Yeah.
the time. But I'd like cuss. I'd drop something and be like, oh shit. And then he'd look at me and he'd be like, stop fucking cursing. And I'd be like, oh sorry. And he'd always say, don't be sorry, be happy. And I wanted to fucking drown his head in a deep fat
wonder
fire.
he was not liked.
He also alcohol.
He was
on the job actively. It was really funny actually.
drinking on the job.
Yeah, but like
Oh,
only
brother.
it was only funny because he thought people didn't know, but like everybody like full well knew. Do you know what I mean?
Ugh. Is that why he got like let go?
Partially, he was also just bad at his job.
Oh well. Anyways, everybody's been there. Everybody's been stared down by the enemy.
Falling for the fear and done some disappearing.
Oh my god! All right.
Bow down to the lady. I'm holding the microphone like it's a fucking harmonica or some shit.
Yeah. Why are you holding it like that? You're holding it with like 2 of your fingers as well.
Hold on. Do you know what I mean?
That was Connor's impression of a harmonica.
That's exactly what a fucking harmonica sounds like. My dad used to quote unquote play the harmonica, but he literally like played the same 3 notes just at different like velocities. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, so just like doing different octaves of the same note.
But he'd also no the same octave, but he'd also play it by like exhaling,
right.
inhaling, exhaling, inhaling. So it was just like
So it was just
a
like
nice vibe. Yeah, but like yeah, it was just really bad.
Yeah, I have like
Very
this,
dissonant
I
of
have
him.
this old, like really old like Yamaha harmonica at home in like a vintage case, and I tried to play it once, but I don't get how people do it so well.
You have to be Southern and Ethel Cain.
Well, very that.
Remember when she played the harmonica in one of her Vivo Discover performances?
Yes. Oh, that's something. If you want to talk about that, now is your time to shine. Because I think we said that in the last episode that we didn't talk about, or you didn't talk about being in your Ethel Cain era.
I'm not in an era. I'm not in an Ethel Cain era. I hate that woman, guys. I don't trust her. Okay, so if you know about Ethel Cain, you know. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you really know, then you really know. Somebody from work put a post on their Instagram story. They shared a meme post of like somebody force feeding somebody milk, but the milk was Ethel Cain's entire discography, and the person being force fed was me just trying to live my day to day life. And it's very much so that, like, will not listen to like 2 songs without having like 5 Ethel Cain songs between. Do you know what I mean? It's very that. I can't get enough of
her
her
like
content.
a Vice grip.
Like Vice grip. Nobody has for
Ethel
a while.
Cain is this like gothic
Southern American,
like
Americana
alt-rocky kind of
house in
like Lana Del Rey's like
what Lana Del Rey wants to be.
Yeah, and she's like this new kind of indie artist that people are like obsessed with.
And by new you mean 2019 onwards.
Yeah, new.
You're-
But like she has come into new fame. Like it's only in the
She
last like few
debuted her
months.
album in May,
Yeah.
and it just like broke people's brains. They were like, how it's really good. Like, it's very, very, really good. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean the concept for it is, if you want to explain the concept, you'd probably
So-
word it better than me.
It's a concept album. It's a story. Ethel Cain is a moniker, which drag name Moniker Lewinsky. She is a woman who is trying to escape her eldritchianly traumatic and painful past. She's trying to, start a whole entire new life
It's
for
called
her.
Preacher's Daughter, right?
It's called Preacher's
Yeah.
Daughter because she's the daughter of a preacher.
I've basically listened to the whole album by now because
You have no
played
choice.
so much.
You have
It's
no
so
choice.
good though.
But she leaves home. She finds love. She gets killed and eaten.
And ain't that just the way?
Do you know? Like, that's everybody's dream. To get killed
Or
and eaten.
something. And you also with
When
Bones,
my mother
between that
sees-
and Bones and all, you've been in your like cannibal.
I have been in a bit of a cannibal era, and I'm actually like quite okay with it.
Yeah.
There's something so camp about eating human. Do you know what I mean?
Camp's definitely a word for it.
It's giving pulled pork. It's giving brisket.
Oh my god! Shut the fuck up.
I've also like lately been thinking a lot about eating like pate, like cat pate, like select chunks.
Pates make me so ill.
Select chunks, pedigree delight. Do you know what I mean?
Pates, but like even like human pates. Oh wait, that came out wrong.
Pate made of human.
I mean, like even like the pates that you can buy at the store that like we eat, like liver pate.
Oh
There's
fuck
something
liver!
about, like the texture and like
Fuck
the idea
liver.
of a pate actually makes me want to weep. Makes me
What a
wanna weep and
stupid thing
cry.
it is, pate. Are you kidding me? But I would like love to just take a bite of cat food. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know what's actually always had like such a terrible imprint on my brain? Opening a tin of cat or dog food and just like letting it jiggle out, and then it's just like in the shape of the can. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, the idea. Oh my god, cat food is so. Ooh. We should try it sometime.
I used to eat doggy biscuits. It's all we
I
fucking
feel like
had.
a lot of people used to eat doggy biscuits and still do.
They're really delicious. They're really, really delicious.
Why does
Like Bonios.
why do they like give me the idea that it's like the same texture as like a Biscoff biscuit?
It's very not. It's kind of like eating plastic wood Do you know what I mean?
Sounds fucking delectable.
It's really nice. It's such like a good crunch. It's very
What's it taste like?
So the one that I had was like original. It was like kind of salty. Like it's giving full bland, but like that's why it's delicious, because it's just like texture, like bland flavor. Do you know what I mean?
Oh my god! I just had like a sip of water, and it was like, do you know when you take a fucking drink of water and you say,
No.
Rise,
What's-
Daughters of Cain.
Blessed be the Daughters of Cain. I think I should go to the A&E. But strictly because of the fact that I went, I guess, 16 full fucking years of my life not being able to consume water because it would hurt me. Bitch, what that happen?
I don't think you should go to A&E so much as you should go to a lab and be studied.
I should just get a full body checkup.
Because have we ever talked about that? Because that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Just because
I
it's like
think
one
we
of the fundamental things
briefly
you need
mentioned
as a
it.
human, and it's like, of course, you can't digest it.
There's a lot of things. It's the Bennett effect and full effect. Do you know what I mean?
Which I also don't know if we've like probably gone into what
I
that
think
is.
we did in
We
one
don't
of the
really
early
talk about it
episodes.
anymore, because
Yeah.
like Bennett redacted.
Redacted.
But
The Bennett effect, to summarize it briefly, is the urge to just grip this with my toes.
that's not what the Bennett effect is.
Shut up. It's so the most like specific things will happen to me and only me. And you know that like everybody has that where they're like, only
Yeah.
me, that would only happen to me. But for some reason mine seems so like otherworldly. It's like really upsetting. Like it has such an effect on me. Do you know what I mean? I don't even know how to like describe it at all. But
Yeah, you just like, if something fucking like crazy or like stupid is gonna happen, it's gonna happen to you times 10, like written by Melanie Martinez.
that's it. Like if something's going to happen, it will happen to me like multiplied. Do you know what I mean? And we call
like,
that the
what's a
Bennett
good
effect.
example? Oh, that example, I think we mentioned it on the old podcast, but it's burned in my brain because what the fuck? That thing with the doctor when you were younger, where you went in to get something and he like,
Oh my
gave you
god, when I
something.
went in to get migraine medication and he gave me contraceptives and I was like, I'm just simply not like trying to have a baby or anything, or like trying to not have
But
a baby.
also, like, was
That's
there another
for
time where he
migraines.
gave you like animal medication or some shit?
What? Probably. Really?
Or maybe it was.
I think it was just the contraceptive.
Yeah.
Unless I'm forgetting, which very easy for me
But,
to
like,
do.
it was like you were actually talking about it yesterday when we were with our friend of the pod, Killory.
Hi, Katie and Lori. Hello.
We were out with her, and you were talking about how you were about being late. Remember that time that you were late to like meet that guy that you're talking about?
Oh my god, yeah, that's
and
so
shit
funny.
like that, like
Yeah, so I was meeting up with somebody. We were gonna get food, get like coffee and lunch or whatever. And I remember he specifically was like, do not be late, you're always fucking late. And I was like, I know, it's not up to me. And then I ended up being late, and he was like, why? And he didn't believe me until I like explained the story to him. But on the way over, a woman stopped me and she was like, can you please just take a video of my dog doing a backflip? I'll give you €10 if you do that. And I was like, I really can't be late, but of course I'll do that for you. And then I did that, and she gave me the money and I gave it back to her. Why would I do that?
But it's like only you would be late because you were stopped by a woman asking you to take a video of her dog doing a fucking
In the
backflip.
middle of a busy street as well.
like
Do you know what I
hitting the
mean?
gymnastics floor routine.
And it was fucking sickening. He landed on all fours, and I said, wow.
what? Like, did she do a command? Was it like flip?
Yeah. She like raised her
That's-
hand and like swishy, swishy, swoop.
How do you train a dog to do that? 'Cause
How do you
know
train your
do
dragon?
training through stages. So it's like, do you get him to fall on his back first? And like, how do you get him to jump up and back?
Think it's just a thing where like maybe she'll teach him a command to jump or something, and then she'll like flip him herself with her hands and be
yeah.
like, now do that. And he's like, what?
That's what I was thinking. Oh.
When my mother sees me on the side.
Oh my god.
Yeah. What has there been anything that has you in a vice grip lately, other than my fucking underwear, bitch? Ow.
What is that vice? Oh my god. What does that mean?
What is a vice grip?
Anxiety.
Right.
Existential
Dread.
and self-awareness.
Disdain.
you know?
Misery.
No, I've been just in one of those periods. I was talking to Conor about it recently, where I'm just hyper self-aware of everything I do, and the way my thoughts work. And it's like, girl, calm down. It's not like you're fine. It's not all that. Ew. Conor spat into his designated spit can.
Listen,
by the way.
if I'm
A little
coughing up
bit of
mucus
lore.
and shit, so I have like designated spit cans or spit bottles so that I can just fill it up and chuck it out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And we just watched as one dribbled off of his lip a little too slow. Actually, when I was literally going out today, I had like I bought myself
Wet.
chewing gum, but I do this thing if I get a pack of chewing gum, I'm gonna eat all of that. In
Yeah,
like
you're a
5
fucking
minutes.
weirdo.
I'm not gonna save it. I'm gonna have all of it and chomp on those 10 chewing gums. But obviously, it makes my mouth so like saliva-y, spitty.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And I literally was like, I kept having to like spit out 'cause my mouth was so
Doing
full of saliva. But I did one, and it like didn't go out properly and dribbled off my lip and like went onto my jacket. And I said,
Nice.
"Oh, please."
Remember when I spat yesterday and it just like didn't go anywhere except onto my
Yes.
hoodie? It was just like, I'm gonna go here now. But it
I
wasn't
do
even like a wind
recall.
thing. I just aimed wrong.
Yeah.
And then somebody that I knew bumped into me while it was happening. Well, didn't, but saw me and saluted me. And I said, give me a minute. I need to, please.
But what has had me in a vice grip besides that? Besides the throes of mental illness.
Have you been
Um,
watching a television show? Have you
I've-
been
I was
fantasizing
going to
about
talk about that
killing
actually.
an artist?
I've been... Guys, stop. I don't want to be slandered for this because I feel like some people would.
Can I slander you?
I've been in a vice grip by none other than Two Broke Girls because that shit slaps.
Who the fuck is gonna slander you
I
for
don't know,
that?
'cause I
That
feel
shit
like
does
people are
slap.
like, "Ugh, why are you watching a sitcom?" I don't know. Maybe that's just my
Girl,
own like
Sitcoms
insecurity.
are generally well loved.
I just love watching a good sitcom because I love it as a comfort show. And I was like, oh, Two Broke Girls, I like that. And I never like properly watched it. I watched like episodes when it was like first came out years ago. But it's just so fucking good. It's just such a. I just love those type of shows. You know.
I'm never really one for a sitcom, but then like I have my favorite sitcoms that I will watch. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I've seen all of The Big Bang Theory. Don't
Same.
care about it. Did like it. Don't care about it. Till the end of time, we'll rewatch Scrubs over and over again.
Never
we'll
watched
rewatch Parks and
Scrubs.
Recs. Oh, Parks and Recreation over and over again. We'll
I don't
rewatch
see. I don't
Brooklyn
like those
Nine-Nine
type
over
of
and over
comedies
again.
where it's like, kind of The Office, like dry
I
style.
fucking hate The Office.
I don't.
Oh my God, I
I'm
hate
not
The
into
Office.
that. I can't like pay attention. The only type of comedy like that gets me is What We Do in the Shadows, but that's because it's like
I just shit the bed. Fuck.
that's because it's like supremely funny.
The fucking resignation in your face just now. I have seen one episode of What We Do in the Shadows, and it was like good. Do you know what I mean? But like, I'm not gonna watch it. Do you know what I mean?
So good.
Hate adult comedies as well. Adult cartoons.
I fucking love adult cartoons. I love Rick and Morty.
I get it.
fucking
Like
love
I
Rick and
fully
Morty.
understand it, but
I
I'm like,
love Rick and
ugh.
Morty. I
I
was
get the
wearing
hype
Rick
too.
and Morty underpants yesterday.
Not today.
Oh, and also today.
Ew, PU, smelly girl.
No,
I can't wait to take a fucking shower and wash away every last skin cell.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I'd love to take a walk. And we actually got our shower done recently, so it's not
Ooh.
like crazy anymore.
Slay.
Because I live in like an old house, and the shower was from like truly like 30 years before I was even born.
Prehistory. Like.
So she was like sputtering and splattering.
Now,
And then
why
we got
is it
her
called
replaced.
prehistory? It's still history.
What do you mean?
Prehistoric times.
Probably.
It's still historic.
But I think it's.
Like,
I think they mean like before like human
history was recorded.
Before our history, because usually prehistoric is like dinosaurs, and that's like before humans were around. So that's probably
I was gonna
what
be
they
like,
mean.
what about cavemen, bitch? That was much. No, cavemen were around with the dinosaurs, right?
Yeah, maybe it's just like I don't know.
And their history was documented because of all the sketches. And by
don't know if
sketches,
that
I
was
mean
the
their
right
comedy
cavemen,
skits. What?
I don't know if that was the right caveman.
The right
There were
cavemen.
several batches of cavemen.
Yeah, but like,
But like the dinosaurs died like millions of years before like life started up properly. So there was cavemen back then, I think, but there was also like the cavemen that we be thinking of.
oops.
I think are different.
Were there cavemen? Were there cavemen and dinosaurs together? Were there cavemen in the Bible? Yeah, his name's Jesus the Lord. Did cavemen live with dinosaurs? Cavemen and dinosaurs did not live together at the same time.
Yeah, that's what I thought it might also be.
However, their descendants and subspecies did coexist with human life throughout
that's
time.
nothing.
As in like a fucking crocodile, bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, so cavemen came after dinosaurs anyway, because dinosaurs like died off millions of years before
Oops.
the human cycle began.
And then, what's a Neanderthal?
It's that type of caveman.
Neanderthal.
The one that we evolved from, I think. The
Oh,
main
really?
one. Yeah, because there
Homo
was different
sapien.
like species of like humans before, and like before
That's
they kind of coalesced.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Neanderthal, an extinct species of human. That's weird.
Because there was a few different
That
types
was
of
widely distributed in Ice Age Europe between.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there was fucking oh wait, that's the movie. Never mind.
No, it's like there was different. As far as I know, I don't know literally anything about this besides like general knowledge. But like, wasn't there? There's like multiple types of like species of human before like we started evolving down from like whatever main one like survived. I think.
I just figured that like cavemen, Neanderthals were all like humans, just like us. Do you know what I mean? Well, obviously not.
Well, they are, but
like,
it was just like subspecies. And also, I think that was like early days when they were like still like half monkey.
Paleolithic is the Stone Age, which is where the Neanderthals were. That doesn't seem to make fucking sense.
What do you mean?
Oh, the Old Stone Age, also called the Old Stone Age, is a period in human prehistory. Like, what do you mean? That is distinguished by... Fine, let me just Google the definition of prehistory.
Yeah, we've gone on such a... Sorry about this little fucking side cycle rant deep dive that we've
I
gone
would
on.
actually love to know how we went from two broke girls to defining
I
prehistory.
don't know, actually.
Yeah, the period of time before written records. But, like, what about the cave drawings?
Yeah, I think they count as written records, so it was before them. That's what I'm saying. There's different like
Right.
stages of caveman.
Were cavemen
Wait, I'm connecting the dots in my head.
prehistoric? I fucking love the internet. Are you kidding me? What a fantastic place. Bitch, I need you to see this. Were cavemen prehistoric? Yes.
Oh my god, it's just big, like
Big bold letters that
24
just say
font.
yes. According to two sources.
But wait, those
Those cavemen are kind of hot.
wait, why did we start on prehistoric?
I'd fuck a caveman.
I'm trying to think because we talked about Two Broke Girls, and then you talked about the
What We Do
things
in
you
the
liked,
Shadows.
and then it was like What We Do in the Shadows, and you said you watched one episode of the Shadows, but then what was it?
And then adult cartoons.
Rick and Morty.
How the fuck did we get there? I think I was
It
just
could
a
be one of those
brainwave
things
I
where you're
had.
like, I don't get prehistoric, and there was no like connection.
Absolutely.
But anyways, that's us, guys. I guess we're just
Thank
like
you so much for listening, guys.
crazy like
Today
that.
was the best episode ever.
Sorry for the low energy, guys. We're just like
so tired.
not with it.
I have to spit up again. Like
I'm
a
so tired.
baby.
But it's
Can you
great because
burp
we're going to
me?
be like properly more organized because this episode being recorded is being recorded. Yeah. This episode.
I'm so sorry that you guys had to hear that.
Excuse me. This episode being recorded is being like recorded before either
In
of them
front of
are
a live
out.
studio
Or
audience.
before we've actually announced that we're doing like a season 2, or like we're splitting up into a season 2.
Oh, you're
So-
right. We should go on tour.
Bitch, we'd have to acclaim like an actual following first.
What do you mean?
Or we
have a
just like go
following.
around like Cork City and start talking with microphones and
Just
into an
start
amp,
talking.
and we're like, hey, and everyone's like, shut the fuck
We
up.
go into Subway and sit at the counter, whip out the full setup, and say, "Hey guys, welcome back to another episode." And they
And
say,
all you hear
"Do
from
you-
the background
do you
is,
want a
you
6
can't do
inches?
that here.
"Do you want a 6-inch or foot long? Do you want a 6-inch? Do you want a toasted?" And I'm
One
like,
second.
just give me a moment."
And you
I'm
just
doing
go
a
back and
podcast.
fucking verbally abuse the service
Yeah.
workers.
I would too. I am a service worker, so I can.
You get a free pass.
Yeah.
Wait, I was gonna say something. Oh, we should do a fucking whole episode on like weird interactions we've had in Cork City. 'Cause
Oh my
there's
god!
some eldritch shit that
I
goes
almost got
on in
jumped
these
the other night.
parents.
Lol.
Oh my
That's
god! Wait,
so
can you
funny.
please tell that story? Just because that's fucking cracks my shit up.
So there's a pizza place near me. There's actually like 4, but there's one that's closest to me, and it's literally like around the corner from me.
Give it to me.
So I ordered a pizza, and I was like, "Oh, I'm not going to get this delivered because it's going to cost like €16 to get it delivered when I can just walk 5 meters away and get it." So I did that, and on the way over, there was some like drunken guy. It was like 11:30 at night. There was this like drunk guy, or like he was for sure like on something. Do you know what I mean? But he was there, and he like hollered at me, and I fully ignored it because I knew that if he grabbed my
You said,
attention, if
"Hey."
he knew that I had his attention, or if he knew that he had my attention, that one. If
Yeah,
he knew that
that
he had
part.
my attention, he would have interacted and furthered the please stop, please stop. He would
Sorry,
have
we're
furthered
playing
any sort of
fancy.
interaction, and so I ignored him and I just kept on walking. It was
fucking
a dark, stormy night. It was a dark and stormy night. It was rainy. It was like pissing red. I give up.
Pissing red. Wake up. The
It was
postman's
really,
here.
really wet, and I could hear his footsteps behind me because I could hear his shoes on the wet floor, and he just like slowly started picking up in pace, and I was like, shit, this man is chasing after me. I said he is running after me, and I could like hear where he was because of like how loud his footsteps were, and I knew that he was getting close to me. So I like stepped to the side, and he had jumped to like hurl himself at me and just like face planted onto the ground. And I looked at him and I laughed and I walked away. But like the funniest thing about it was, one, what do you want? Do you know what I mean? What are you doing? Like, just like talk to me. Do you know what I mean? Why are you throwing yourself at me like that? And also, I kept walking, and I was like a good bit away from him, and I turned around, and he was still just like on the floor. I was like, "Sir, it's dirty down there."
I mean, he probably wasn't a sober individual, one could say.
But still, like, when I'm sober, I can talk. I can talk up a storm.
When you're sober? Do you mean when you're drunk?
Drunk. When I'm sober, I can't talk.
Yeah, I just thought
I'm actually
it was so funny
right now.
to me, the idea of just you hearing the like so like
just like the increase in pace was really fucking cursed. But it was just like the fully calm person, me being just like, oh, he is fucking chasing me, isn't he? And I just like gently stepped to the side, and he fucking threw himself at the floor, and I was like, come on. Yeah, but it was at the same place that some other guy threw a knife at me, and I was like, would you stop?
That place is cursed. You need to stop walking at home at night.
But then if I go the other way, it's going to take like 20 more minutes. Do you know what I mean?
But your safety,
bitch. Safety on that street, the one opposing this one, there's no safety on that street.
Yes,
at least
there's
in
no
his
safety
vaping
anywhere. I'm not vaping, guys.
I remember when I first moved up to the city, Amy, my best friend Amy, her mom warned me about the street that I live on. She was like, be careful, there's a lot of interesting characters. And I said, you said it, girl.
Yeah, you're living kind of on an acclaimed street for like clownery.
At least it's not Knockneeny. At least I'm not a Norrie.
Bitch.
Sorry, Norries. You not that.
Stop. It's a joke, but is it LTD would like to distance himself from Conor's comment, as we do not believe in the things that he said.
And that brings us to our first sponsor. Knockneeny. It's weird that this town has a mayor as well.
What? Well, I mean, it is a city.
Why do we have a mayor? Come in.
Please.
Come in. It's going out drinky poos.
I'm not going fucking drinking.
Get drunk, girl.
I'd rather.
You can get a head start. I have a full Heineken in my dresser.
Oh my god, let's regale the story of yesterday drinking to exert why we're not doing drinking today.
Right. So me and Elliot were just gonna hang out for. To be honest, I wasn't actually gonna hang out with you all day.
Yeah. What actually happened was I went to therapy.
You need therapy. Everybody, I advocate for therapy. Please go to therapy if you need it. Bitch, go to therapy even if you don't need it. Lol.
You know what I mean? Unpack those thoughts.
Although, actually, maybe if you don't need therapy, don't go to therapy, so that you're not taking away resources. But still, do you know what I mean?
Go to therapy if you think you need it, because you probably do.
Look inward at least.
Yeah, just do
at
some
a fucking bare minimum. Oh, sorry, that was really aggressive.
Anyways, yeah, I went to therapy. That I was meeting my friend at like 6, but I was finished therapy at like 1, and I had like literally 5 hours to kill. So I was like, what the fuck am I going to do? So I just texted you to see if you wanted to come out, and then we ended up like, what did we fucking do?
We got a full fucking breakfast, which was so delicious.
And we will not name where we got it.
Mia, you have no excuse. Mia, we did go to the sacred place.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fucking not, bitch.
No, I'm not. It was delicious.
It was so delicious. Mia, you'll know exactly what I mean. Do you know when it hits? It really hits.
Don't say that. This is going to make it worse. No, but there's just this sacred place that we go for.
I'm talking. The last time
it's a sacred.
The last time me and Mia went there, it didn't hit. So yeah, but that means the next time that we do go there, it will hit. Do you know what I mean?
No, because right, yeah. There's just this sacred place that me and Conor, well, Conor and Mia, but also like I go regularly enough.
Yeah,
as well.
Me and Mia used to go every Thursday.
Yeah. And then Mia's like, you cannot go with anyone else. I will go with someone else, but you cannot.
Or else I will unalive people. And I said, bitch, do it. Bitch, I'd like to see you try.
But anyways, getting off track. Yeah, so we went and had a fucking big, disgraceful breakfast. It was delicious. And then we just were like, I don't even know what we did.
We did that, and then we wanted to go to a certain cafe, but the person I wanted to look at was not working. So
we talked about the cafe husband theory hypothesis. Yeah, we were going to go to our usual cafe, but then
my husband wasn't there.
Packed, and yeah, your husband wasn't there.
It was packed. My husband wasn't there, so I said, "Let's go." And we went to go get a baked good for Elliot, a little pastry moment.
Yeah.
Then we went to a different cafe that I've been to before but never enjoyed, but like now I love it.
Stunning.
So
and you took a really good
cozy.
photo for my Tinder.
I did. You look so sexy in that picture.
And, yeah. Anyways,
Should
I
that
guess
be
we're doing our whole
podcast
daily
art?
routine, but getting to it anyway, we met a friend and we were like, oh, let's just go. We were going to where Conor works. And then we were like, we met our friend and we were like, oh, do you want to just like come and we can go for like a drink instead, because we were just going to meet for coffee. But I didn't, I think I got like tipsy at one point and that was it. But you went.
I had 5
Ham.
Heinekens and then came home and had a glass of wine and half of yours.
But it was like, you know, you were drunk because you were like, let's go for a walk, and we
Yeah.
went for like a walk, like a fucking full ass walk around the city,
Yeah.
instead of like going home straight
Every
away.
single time I get drunk with people, I'm like, we need to go for a walk right now. Like, we just need to go for a walk.
Yeah, you're like, let's get on the fresh air.
I just fucking love going for walks, and I will only do it unless I'm like tempted to, and I only get tempted when I'm drunk.
Yeah, very that.
But like, we done like a city tour.
No,
came
we
home.
did a city tour and then we stopped for 20 minutes to
Yeah.
record harmonies.
Which some of them were fucking
Some of them were
stunning.
fire. But
Then we came home, listened to music. I didn't sleep. I slept for 2 hours.
yeah, we
I didn't
came
even sleep
home
for
and
2
we're just
hours.
like listening to music and chilling.
I
And
slept for an hour and a half, bitch. And I woke up
Yeah.
today
Can I
so
make-
miserable.
really?
Well,
Oh,
no,
just
I
feeling
was-
physically
I
miserable.
was grand for the first while because we were just watching TikToks and like looking at shit on my phone, and then after a while I like was just dropping. I was shaking. I couldn't move. So Elliot went and got me breakfast with my money, just so that I don't seem like an asshole being like, get out of my house, go buy me breakfast and come
Okay,
back.
well, obviously I think it was implied that if I went out, it wasn't probably you forcing me.
I did. I was like, do you want to go to Centre and get me food? Because see, in my head, you were also going to get yourself food and then come back.
And that's what I would have done, but I had to go back and actually get the podcast stuff for today. So I was like, I'm just gonna get myself I was just gonna get myself something on the way there, and then I ended up not getting myself something, and then I didn't eat until like 3 o'clock, so I scranned.
No, yeah, bitch, I'm so glad that fucking yogurt smelled.
It was
delicious.
actually it's fine.
Oh, really?
But anyways,
I'm upset. I think my yogurt's expired and I don't want to go to Tesco tomorrow and buy more.
but can I reveal something funny?
Sure.
But it's to do with you and your sleep. Can I say that?
Fucking course
Okay,
you can.
I just want to get your permission because it's a bit
Bitch.
vulnerable.
Oh my god, ow. Sorry, I hurt my nose.
No, it's just funny. In the last like 2 times I slept over, and it's never happened before then. I think I've just like caught it at the right time, and it's coincidence because like the type of dream or whatever. The last 2 times that I've stayed over, I've also, which is funny, every time, because Conor is an insomniac, obviously, and he never gets to sleep.
Never sleep.
But every time we're sleeping over, I'll always wake
No,
up
bitch.
when you're asleep.
Every single time somebody stays over, I sleep because there's like the comfort and the safety of having somebody there. Other than that, I'm like, I'm awake.
Yeah.
I'm awake. But
Yeah.
then I did sleep for an hour and a half. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
Ain't it funny? I also do like to pretend like I'm sleeping.
Yeah, but anyways, the last 2 times I was there, I like woke up at a point and Conor was asleep next to me, and he said, "Please," and that was the first time, and I was like, okay. And then after you were saying that you had a sex dream, but then the last night it was going crazy compared to the remix, because you said
Really? I was probably crying, to be fair. I don't know.
you were like asleep,
Oh, okay.
like you weren't crying.
I did.
I don't
You
think.
thought that I was wanking. You thought that I was having a little pull of the
I
badge.
thought you were literally pulling the
But then
badge in
also,
bed.
I would like to know what was going on here, because it was like maybe 11 and you hadn't woken up yet. It was actually pretty close to when you did wake up, so I think your dream was like ending or whatever, and you're getting.
I
ready.
did have a wild dream last night.
Was it like
It wasn't
before
sexy
you woke
though.
up, or was it just like in the
Oh
night?
yeah, it was before I probably woke up. Yeah,
It was probably that, so because I looked over at you and you were just like shaking. You were like aggressively shaking like every few seconds, and I was like, is
Oh.
he wanking?
No, I had a dream that I like went over to some like grinder like hookup
Oh yeah.
or something, but then the guy ended up
That's
being
so
like, I was
funny.
like, I don't want to be here, and then he was like, I had to try and make an excuse, so like you called me because we were supposed to meet up later, and then I was like talking over you, and I was like, yeah, no, like, oh, did that really happen? Oh, blah blah blah, and I was like pretending
Scapegoat.
that I was like, I have to go, and then but the person got like really mad, and he was like,
And they fucking do.
he was like, I just think it's so
relax.
unfair of your friend to ask you that, like when you're like busy with me, and I said, I'm good to go.
You're a stranger. I think this is unfair.
And then by the time I like got outside, and was like walking away, he had turned into a woman, and the woman was still like trying to get me to stay, and then they were like, oh my god, like maybe next time, but I guess it turned more into like a friendship thing by then. Who knows? Like I don't know if it was still like cherished. It was more of a like, why is this person so desperate? They don't know
What
me.
was I just going to say?
And that's what happened really.
The last time we met up, which was the day before this one, I think, the day before yesterday, I was walking to redacted coffee shop to specifically see my husband, and oh, did I get a treat? He complimented my hair. I almost started crying. But when I was on the way over, I saw a person walking past, full bald head, full like to their belly beard, and they were wearing an entire ball gown and Skechers, and I was like, that's the most incredible thing I've ever seen in my life. It was wonderful. I felt like I was in like Ella Enchanted or some shit. I wish I saw that program.
Yeah, because you haven't. No, that was someone else.
What?
So I was talking to one of my friends. They haven't fucking seen Princess Diaries, and I know I'm bad.
How
but like, have you not seen Princess Diaries?
But you haven't seen Grease.
But they were English. That was the gag. They were English and they haven't seen
British.
They were British, born and bred, and they hadn't seen.
So
Princess
my favorite
Diaries.
quote of 2023 so far is, "Treat everybody the way that you want to be treated." What do you mean?
Wasn't it from some like?
It was from a gay porn star on Twitter.
That's so fucking funny.
It was hot.
Oh my god,
Treat
guys, did I tell you I'm 21 now?
Are you? Oh my god, you are.
But did I mention that last time?
Finally 21.
I feel like probably. But anyways, I'm 21 now, and I just keep thinking about that. But not really. It's a thing where like I think about it and be like, oh, it doesn't make a difference. But then I'll just be like, oh, I'm 21.
Oh, 21.
You know? But not in like oh, I'm 21. Just like, oh, I'm a new age now.
I'm 21.
Also, I feel like 20,
April.
21, 22, same thing. 23 doesn't exist. 24, 25, 26, same. Then 27, 28, 29, you're going into your like late 20s. You know what I mean?
27, 28, 29.
I mean,
you're
you are,
going
but like the feeling. I mean, like it's like, oh, now I'm in like.
Whereas I'm
old.
different, where I'm like 20 is really annoying.
But I mean,
it's
I'll
always
see when I like
19
actually
and
get
20.
to those ages. That's what I'm imagining now.
Actually, no. Okay, so I had a problem with being 17 because I was like,
You did, yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, in my head, it was being 17 is like you're old enough to have so
Yeah, there
much
was a lot,
responsibility,
but
but you're
not
not
enough.
old enough yet.
Yeah.
Then 18 is like fun, whatever. 19, 20 is the same thing where it's
And
like you're old
I know
enough to
it's
have
like
responsibilities.
cliche to say because it's like, oh, when you're not like, and you are when you're 18, but like looking back, you were still a baby child when you're
girl.
18.
I mean,
like-
I'm 20 and still a baby girl.
I'm still a baby girl,
But
but like I'm an adult now compared to what I was like at 18.
Timeless existential dread will never escape me.
Fair
20
enough.
is a fun age. Go crazy, go stupid.
Yeah,
Although I
20's
didn't do anything
chaotic.
for my 20s at all. In fact, I felt miserable for most of my 20th year.
Here's to
and then
21.
21, I'm so excited to be
Well,
21.
there's still like
so I
4
can be
months left
I'm
in your 20th year, so let's
21.
turn that around, you know?
No. No, because my seasonal depression is going to hit in March. Do you know what I mean?
Well,
And
you still
then-
have January and February.
But every single birthday, I'll have a terrible time. I'm always like, oh. Like, it's like last year when I turned
What
20.
happened last year?
I don't know. I just like turned 20 and then I was miserable for like 3-4 months until I went to that Remy Wolf concert and I was like, oh, everything's so good.
What was I gonna say? What did we do? What did you do for your birthday last year? Did we do something?
It was me, you, Ali, Mia, Caitlin, Katie, and Joe Dwan. What I say his full name, his full
right.
Christian baptized name. We just went to my workplace and had a drink or poo.
Do you have a like? Are you the type of person where it's like growing
Big
older
summer
just
blowout.
scares you?
Oh, no, yeah, sure, no, maybe, yeah.
Oh my god!
Ooh, I almost pooped. It's a thing. Yeah, I think about it a lot actually because I'm like, I'm 20 and I'm like, I've been living for 20 years, which is so weird. No, I haven't. I've been sentient for
But you
about
know
4
what's
of
crazy
them.
as well to think about is when you're like 20 or 21, it's like we've been living for 20 years, but so much of those 20
20 years?
but all those 20 years have been like
Bitch.
constant like growth and change, whereas like a 20 years from 0 to 20 is crazy, like insane, because so much happens because you're literally growing from a fetus. But like 20 to 40, then you're still going to do a lot of growth, but it's still going to be way slower, and then 40 to 60 is going to be like way slower. Do you know what I mean? So it's going to be a completely different 20 years.
I feel like for me 40 to 60 is going to be super fast. I'm just going to be 40, 41, 60. Do you know what I mean?
It's going to be like party rockers in the house tonight.
Party
like.
rockers in the house tonight.
Oh my god, that's awful.
I was going to say something. Oh yeah, 23 years ago, think about this. Just think about this for a second. Where video games are now, do you know what I mean? 23 years ago, there was a brand new Kirby game released for the Nintendo 64.
Oh yeah, video games, bitch.
Which is hilarious. But that was 23 years ago.
Rates of improvement.
That's 20 of my... I have been alive for 20 of those years. Which is so fucking weird. 3 years before I was born, a brand new Kirby game was released for the Nintendo 64. And I'm like, Tears of the Kingdom is coming out in May. Yes.
Yeah, that's why it was...
I think time is such a weird thing. Progression.
Time isn't real. It's a social construct.
It is. So it's...
But also is real.
A government-made thing.
I mean, we construct or like ways of measuring it. But
there's
it
nothing
is real.
funnier than a fart.
I guess we're just going off on like anything.
This is what I call
we're moved
Dizzy
from like our
Cast.
favorite sitcoms to like existential
Prehistory.
dread to fucking something or other.
I'm gonna fart.
I don't think I ever got back to
I'm gonna fart. I'm gonna fart.
talking about Two Broke Girls because that's what had me in a vice grip.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That was my fault.
No,
I
it's
asked
fine.
you the question
It's
and
both
then
of our faults.
completely
We
walked
always
away
be-
from you.
It's not like I brought us back either. So,
Fine.
what was I gonna say?
I'll take it.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've been having a vice grip, but specifically, it's my favorite.
Having
thing.
a vice grip.
I've been having a vice grip on myself by watching Two Broke Girls, but specifically my favorite thing is watching it late. See, I had to start to get my sleep schedule back because I keep staying up till like 3 o'clock, like watching Two Broke Girls because it's like 20 minutes. I'm like, oh, but
I
another
literally
episode
be
is so
watching like
slow.
10-minute Zelda videos
Yeah.
up until like 4 a.m, and then I'm like, wait, can I sleep?
But no, but I've been watching it. And I got these like really comfy, like, oh my god, I could cry, so comfy, like pair of pajamas and those like slip-on slippers for Christmas. And it was like, oh, I just put them on. I'm like, oh, this is everything I need and more. It's like such a comforting
So
thing.
true.
And it's really the little things that count. You know, when you're going through it, it's just like those comfy pajamas.
I don't have a bath, but I'm gonna get a bath bomb and a pot of water and just put it in and like look at it and be like, the
I
fantasy.
wish I had a bath.
Bitch.
I do have a bath. I wish we had not lost the drain.
Like I said, use a clump of hair.
That is so mean.
Trim off Mia's bush.
Stop! Don't
I-
fucking say that.
I think I might do it tonight. Actually, we have a foot bath, like that.
I would love to try a foot bath.
It's like it has all the little textured, like the textured floor. It has like the weird rolly thing
Can
that like
I
puts like stabs
come back
you,
and
but
use
in a
it
nice
before I
way.
get the train?
You go home and then before you go to bed, you get the train, come back, use it, and then go home again. I
Yeah.
did it to get rid of my corn.
Actually, I do want to try that at some
I
point
used the
because
fuck
I
out
do
of
be
a
having
pumice
callus.
stone,
I think
though.
we talked about this on the podcast where I was
Of course we did.
trying to shear the skin off my feet to get rid of the callus.
Bitch. I
Trying to cheese
literally
grater that shit like in Evil Dead 2.
That's what I. Bitch. Evil Dead. Don't you mean like 7?
I thought you said there was only 2 of them.
I never said that.
You said the new one. I thought that was the sequel.
No, because there was like Evil Dead from like the first one, which is good. Then there was another one which was bad. Don't look
That's
at me
2.
like that.
That's not 7 though.
Well. See, given the fact that there were horror movies coming out in the 80s, I'm presuming that there was 15 of them.
right.
Jason X, bitch.
I thought it was only. I think it is only this. Let me look it up.
Google it. No,
I'll look it up.
I don't think it's because I've seen Evil Dead and I saw another Evil Dead which wasn't that one and it was not good. But the trailer for Evil Dead Rise that's coming out in April came out and my brother showed it to me. And it's like so viscerally, painfully disgusting.
Oh, it's so awful. We were watching it yesterday.
Yeah,
It's like so gory.
It's like perfect level of
like
gory where
I
it's
feel
like, ow, that's gonna hurt.
There's definitely been a rise in like body horror and like gory horror in the
love
last
it.
few
I'm
years.
so grateful for that.
Oh shit, there has been a whole lot of Evil
That's what I'm
Dead.
saying. There's been
Oh no,
90.
not that much actually. Only 5, including this one coming out. So there's
Oh.
only 4 before this.
Can I see for a sec?
It was the Evil Dead, Evil Dead 2, Army of Darkness, Evil Dead, and now it's Evil Dead Rise.
Yeah, I think
they probably rebooted it for that one.
it was the 2013 Evil Dead that I watched, and I was like, that's not giving anything. Yeah.
But this one looks good.
Yeah. This one does look really, really good. I watched a movie recently called Suspiria. Was I telling you about that?
You were telling me that it was really fucked up, I think.
It's
Finally 29. Congrats.
Dakota Johnson and
Wow.
one of
Nepo
the
baby.
best actresses in like of our generation.
Who?
What's her name? Oh
Mia
my
Goth.
god. Well, yeah, Mia Goth is in it. What the fuck is her name?
What's she in?
Narnia, The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. She played the white bitch witch.
Oh,
What the fuck is her name?
oh my god.
Philomena Philanthropher.
No, it's
What the
Baldy
fuck
who
is-
played the Ancient One in Stranger Things.
Yes, bald head. What the fuck is her name?
Oh my god.
Shit.
Oh.
Stunning British woman. I don't think she's British. Is she?
Oh my god. She. Oh, fuck.
I can't remember anything else she was in except for that other
That's actually really gonna.
Luca
fucking annoy me.
Guadagnino movie about love. I Am Love.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck is her name? Anyways, she's in it, and it's a movie about. In case any of you want to watch it, I'm not going to say much because it's like pretty easy to actually like spoil.
Tilda Swinton.
Tilda Swinton. I fucking love Tilda Swinton. I just like love seeing Tilda Swinton on my screen. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, you're doing a fantastic job.
She looks some sort of way at all times.
I fucking love it. I'm addicted to it. But I'm not going to tell much about the movie because it will spoil it pretty easily. Well, it actually won't, but like
Okay,
it will.
well, no, we'll just say this. Spoiler alert. If you don't want to hear,
If you haven't seen Suspiria 2017,
yeah, it's been out for a
Or
few years.
2019
So
or something.
if you haven't, if you don't want to like get it spoiled, just skip ahead a bit.
because there was the original Suspiria from the 70s, which was fantastic. Like what a turning point for films. JK. Actually, it was. I don't know what I'm saying. But then Luca Guadagnino of Call Me by Your Name fame made this movie. It was his first horror movie, and it's about a dance troupe and witches, but that's already saying too much.
You can say it. We put a spoiler alert.
So true. It's about witches, and there's like this it's a coven, like, but it's like a mean coven. They're all evil witches, which is like slay. But there's this one scene that's like 10 minutes long of some bitch who's doing the lead in the dance, and then she's like, I can't do it, I'm leaving, y'all are fucked, y'all are a bunch of witches. And then as punishment, Tilda Swinton, being one of the main witches, is like, I'm gonna confuse the shit out of her, lead her into this like underground passage into a different room that nobody can get to, and it's this room full of mirrors. But Dakota Johnson's character starts doing the dance, the lead dance, and then every movement she does mirrors with the bitch who left, and her body like fully contorts, and like every bone breaks, and she like pisses herself and she dies. It's really, really good.
Jesus.
But at the end it's like a
she
full
pisses herself
15.
and she dies. It's really, really good in the same breath.
Do you know what I mean? It's so like cool to watch because it's like, yuck, that's so fucking disgusting. But and none of it was CGI except for like there's like bruising and shit that happens. That was CGI. The actress was a contortionist, so like every body movement you see is real, which is fucking scary. But the end of the movie is like this, well, near the end of the movie is this like 20-minute sequence where it's like entirely red because it's so fucking
Oh my god, I
bloody.
realized Dakota Johnson, is she the one who's in 50 Shades of Grey?
Yeah.
Oh, she's not. Well, she could be an Apple Baby. I was thinking of Elle Fanning. I don't know why.
Every single time I think about fucking Dakota Johnson, I think it's Elle Fanning. She's not the same person at all. But yeah, there's a like 20-minute sequence near the end where everything's in red, and because there's just so much blood. But basically, it's just a fuck ton of naked women, all witches, dancing, and they're under some sort of influence, but they're dancing for Mother Witch, one of the three Mother Witch Suspiriorum, and some shit goes down, and all of them start dying from the inside out, and there's just like explosions and implosions and blood everywhere, and it's just so gruesome, and it's so good.
And is that how it ends? It just ends with them all dead?
No.
Work.
There's actually a really cool part at the end where like this bit, it's like most of it is like about like male power, which is really funny. It's about like female power, but it's like about male power. Do you know what I mean?
The patriarchy.
Yeah, it takes place during the Cold War or something.
Work.
It's really good. Watch Suspiria if you like fucked up things. I also watched Hereditary for fucking hell, Midsommar for the first time.
Yeah, I'm so surprised you hadn't seen Midsommar yet.
I done it on purpose. I haven't watched any of Jordan Peele's movies. I haven't watched Hereditary. I haven't watched most of Ari Aster's
Jordan
stuff.
Peele.
I know.
Oh yeah, right.
I did just say that I haven't watched most of Ari Aster's stuff.
Oh, I didn't hear
You
him.
fucking pig.
Shut the fuck up.
And I realized ew.
Sorry.
I realized that I haven't watched them on purpose because, like, you know that thing where everybody's like, I wish I could watch that movie for the first time again.
Yeah.
It's that kind of vibe where I was like, I know I will enjoy these movies. Like these are my kinds of movies. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to watch them, so that when I get the urge to watch them, I can watch them for the first time and be like, what? Do you know what I mean? And that's exactly what happened. Midsommar was fantastic. Not nearly as like
It's
gruesome
so
and horrifying
scary.
and like it's not.
It's so creepy and unsettling.
It is, but like it's not. Do you know what I mean?
Well,
I did like the Blood Eagle part. And my favorite thing in the world, I think it's one of my favorite shots ever. I would say spoiler alert for Midsummer, but I'm the only person in the world who hasn't
yeah,
seen
literally.
it yet. It's the part at the end where the temple is on fire and Florence Pugh's wearing that like flower dress and she's like vomiting and she's just like fucking moving like a monster in front of it's just a shot of her walking past the temple in flames, and it's one of my favorite shots in any movie ever. It's so beautiful to look at.
It is a really well shot movie.
Slay, Ari Aster, slay. I'm gonna watch Hereditary soon, and I'm really excited because I want it to fuck me up. But I know the entire story, and I know like everything about it, but I haven't seen it.
It's so good. Toni Collette is fucking crazy.
Toni Collette eats. She's on the same level for me as like Tilda.
Kitchen scene.
She should have gotten anything for that goddamn kitchen scene.
Anyways, I feel like it's a good place to leave it off.
Really? How long have we been recording for?
Oh, it's an hour. 50 minutes.
Let's keep going.
I'm gonna. Well, I have to go soon anyway.
Oh, do you?
We're eating.
Wow, my roommates are making you dinner and you're leaving?
Well, I'm leaving to eat that dinner, you hooker.
That's crazy.
Anyways, we're gonna have like question mark fish and chips. Well, I'm not gonna have the fish mark. But we as a collective are gonna have fish and chips.
Funny, just like you were at the time.
Anyways, by the time this comes out, we'll be on season 2. So
I spent a lot of time speaking in this podcast.
Yeah, I was so tired. I was like, honestly, work.
Thank God I have ADHD, honestly. The second that I fucking take off these headphones and put down this microphone, I'm going to pass out.
Yeah, you'd be keeping alive. You could go to sleep at a crisp 9.
What time is it?
It's like 10 to 8.
5 to 8.
Work. You're going to go to sleep at a crisp 9, wake up at a crisp 9:15 and stay up.
How come your lock screen, it like randomizes, but every single time that I look at your lock screen, it's a Polaroid of Mia screaming, but a different one?
I don't know, I guess it's haunting you because you're the one who took that Polaroid. Do not take a fucking picture of yourself.
I did get a haircut, guys, and I keep getting scared by it. I keep
Connor cut
forgetting.
his hair short. That's going to be in the air for season 2.
I look like a heterosexual man.
Because we have new art. So look at that if you want like a vision of what he looks like, or else just follow us on Instagram as well, because we shall be doing the post, and we're gonna try and I think we said that last. Can we
do an Instagram live soon?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, come on,
sure.
Give me a bit more than that.
Sure.
There we go.
Yeah, we can. So yeah, follow It's a Joke Pod on Instagram. Oh, I'm gonna burp. I'm fine.
Follow our TikTok because maybe we'll do something. Who knows?
Yeah, I want to just do 1 billion of those. We were doing
Victorian child.
Yeah, what would send a Victorian child into a coma? It's so funny.
I did think of one the other day with the help of Kate Lynn from my workplace. You know those toe separators for when you're getting a mani-pedi? Those would send a Victorian child straight to the center of hell.
But yeah, where I think we're It's a Joke Pod on TikTok as well. We just kind of shit post on there, but it's very fun. For us at least.
It is so fun.
But yeah, give us a like or a rating if you want, or fucking use us to have on in the background when you're having vicious sex or something. Imagine putting this on as like background, or like background noise when you're like having a hookup over.
Oh, there's just, I must say it out loud because it happened recently.
What's Suspiria?
There's a cosmic joke in my life where every single time I'm having sex with somebody, either a heavy metal version or just a rock version of a Katy Perry song will come on. And it's so fucking embarrassing every single time because I keep forgetting that it's there and I'm like, Katy so fucking Perry's out to get me.
That's so funny.
Next time it's going to be the Just Eat song and I'm going to fucking scream.
And then everyone's going to say, wait, work. Ding dong.
What's the part? Curry in a hurry.
Yeah, I don't fucking know. But you know what? That fucking Just Eat song revived her.
Honestly,
not that she was doing terrible, but that Just Eat song is one of her most liked songs in years.
Is that on Spotify?
Probably, because people fucking loved it, so it probably got put on Spotify. Anyways, yes, we're gonna go and eat, and I have to go out
and get pissed.
I'm not even drinking to get drunk. I'm just drinking because we're meeting at a bar.
For the social aspect.
Have an old, I'll have one or something.
You should get a creek, the Cherry Creek. You don't like that very much, do you?
It's fine.
It's delicious.
It's fine.
It's delicious.
Sponsor us, Cherry Creek.
Hi Creek.
Anyways, goodbye.
Bye.
Have a nice day, night.
Love you.
Morning, afternoon, evening.
Treat people the way you'd like to be treated.